All right, today we are doing our NBA opener season game. And of course, you are now tuned in to Devin Smith, Showtime Sports 2020 franchise mode going into 2021. This matchup we got here is New York Knicks at Indiana Pacers. It's my early prediction. We got the rookie Emmanuel Quickly, and then of course second year R.J. Barnett, Kevin Knox, and Michael Robinson taking on Victor Depot and the Indiana Pacers. So this should be a good matchup. This is my early prediction NBA season open. Prime time showdown. Of course, live on Devin Smith, Showtime Sports franchise mode 2020. For any of those who like the channel, feel free to become a subscriber so you can see most of my content when I drop it. Or you can friend me on Facebook under the name Joe Price with the Philly logo and see a lot of my behind the scenes sports work, sports collages, and videos I do from Facebook to YouTube. Alright? Shout out to the YouTube staff team. And I'd like to thank YouTube for everything they do to keep this channel good, fun, and alive. Alright? And I definitely hope that everybody's having a good holiday. Good Merry Christmas, good Happy New Year's, I wish, to everybody, the U.S. and around the world. And we're going to get this game going. Opening game, I'm excited about this. Let's see Indiana Pacers rocking their, let's see, we're going to do statement jersey for Indiana Pacers. Okay, let's do the, all right. And the New York Knicks, let's check out their new colors. Do they have any new colors? Okay. New York Knicks are traveling to Indiana to take on the Pacers. This should be a great matchup. They're going to be playing at Bankers Life Fieldhouse. All right. We can also check the starting lineup, and you can see we got Mitchell Robinson starting lineup, Henry Ellison, Kevin Knox, R.J. Barnett, and Emmanuel Quickly. He's a new rookie, I think, out of Kentucky. And we have our starting five here for New York. Then we got the starting five, Miles Turner. And we have a Victor Depot. And that's your starting lineup for Indiana on the right. Okay. Then, of course, they got a nice bench. Davius Young is on the bench. Tyreke Evans, Wesley Matthews, Kyle Quinn, of course, from Philly. Jeremy Lamb. TJ McCollum. I got to check that out. Indiana Pacers got a nice bench. Okay, you see the bench, of course. Then we're back to starting five. That was Indiana Pacers. Let's check out New York Knicks bench. Okay, Dennis Smith Jr. There's Noel. Austin Rivers is also with New York, right? Michael Kid Gilchrist. Oh, this is real nice. Okay. So New York has a nice bench as well. Okay, so now you see the starting lineup from New York and Indiana Pacers, and also you see their bench. All right, let's get this game underway. New York Knicks at the Indiana Pacers. NBA Season 8 2020 Game 1 opener underway on Devin Smith, Showtime Sports 2020 franchise mode. Let's get it.
It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From Bankers Life Fieldhouse, tonight it's the Indiana Pacers getting set to match up with the New York Knicks. Won by the New York Knicks. Jay, last few drafts, the Knicks have gone younger. What do you like about Kevin Knox and his raw potential?
His upside. He just turned 19 on August 11th of this past summer, and what he did in Summer League blew my mind. Was first team All-NBA Summer League, averaged 24 points, shooting 47% from the field. This kid has every chance to be a star.
Oladipo. Trying to cash in. Oladipo's shot no good.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Nothing going here on that drive. Oh, the pass stolen by Indiana.
Oh, out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Miles Turner with the block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Oladipo into the front court. He'll run the offense. Off the assist.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
Pacers control. Collison to Oladipo. Gets it in the left corner. Probing the defense. Collison to Oladipo. Here comes the screen. Short jumper won't go down.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Short jumper off the mark. To Oladipo. Sabonis can't connect. Here comes the screen. Cleans it up. Offensive board. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Collison into the front court. They trail by 2. Here comes the screen. Oladipo. On the shot clock. Going to launch beyond the arc. Man, that was a tough shot.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
Let's see what the Knicks can do here. Shot from the lane won't go. Into the front court comes Collison. Leads 1. Collison missed his first. That one goes.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Jay, the Knicks searched long and hard for their next head coach. They chose David Fizdale. Why was this the right choice?
Well, first off, he's a 2-time NBA champion as assistant coach with D. Wade and LeBron James from Miami Heat, and I got some time to spend with him down in Miami at D. Wade's fantasy camp. He is hard and very stern, but it comes from a brotherly place. His ability to build the right culture in New York will be imperative, but it all starts with that kind of teaching.
To Collison. Collison, 2 for 3 now here in the first.
That was a tough shot. The guy was in your pocket. He even contested the shot. Everything was going according to plan until then.
Nothing going here on that drive. Screen coming. Miles Turner swats it. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Miles Turner. New York with 4 to shoot. Has a chance. That's no good.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Knocked loose. Pacers come up with it. Yes, Victor Oladipo. First couple didn't go. That one is true. Timeout here for the Knicks as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. A drive to the basket, but the shot won't go down.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Here comes the screen. Collison to Oladipo. The Pacers with 4 to shoot. Lets it fly from long range. Jay, I don't know if you call that the shooter's touch, but they will take it.
Well, essentially, the touch did help the ball go in, Ed. I don't know. I might have to agree to disagree on that one.
Nice pass to set things up.
For a smaller player, you have to be more creative with your imagination when you finish with those shots around the rim. For the audience, that may look difficult, but for the player himself, that's what they practice every single day.
Too much contact, and free throws coming.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. To Kevin Knox. Can't connect from in close. Oladipo into the front court. Lead stands at 10. Here comes the screen. Jay, no question, the Pacers were the surprise of the NBA last year. What are your expectations for them now?
Top 4 seed in the Eastern Conference, and it all starts with Victor Oladipo. Last year, he was the guy, but this year, he needs to become the man.
Kevin Knox. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk. Jay, perhaps that's a start.
Those kind of plays get me fired up. That's a momentum play. They looked lifeless here in the first quarter, but a dunk like that can get your team going in the right direction.
Collison to Young.
The NBA Season 8 2020 games and highlights coming up next.
Deep 2 there, won't go. Here comes the screen.
Watch the screen.
Trying to cash in. Missed it. Not much more you could ask for from the defense there. Collison into the front court. His team on top by 8. Darren Collison. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Deep left corner. Shot clock winding down. Has a chance. Oladipo grabs the board. to Collison. Has a look. Darren Collison. He's now 4 for 6.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
To Kevin Knox. Oladipo into the front court. Up a dozen. Oh, he got there.
That's great hustle getting back on D.
To Kevin Knox. Knicks with 4 to shoot. Off the mark.
And that's how you make a difference. Every shot the offense takes, make sure that it has a 10 as far as degree of difficulty.
To Oladipo. Short jumper won't fall.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
Thaddeus Young.
Oh, and he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive. Changes coming from both sides right now. Hayden. Finish that.
Woo, I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
Matthews down to Young. Not that time. Smith now into the front court. Down a dozen. Here comes the screen. Smith now. Won't go down. Oladipo into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Oh. Darren Collison. He's now shooting 5 for 7. Smith into the front court. Exactly a minute to go here in the opening quarter. Nothing going here on that drive. Smith. Oladipo into the front court. His guys leading by 14. Here comes the screen. Down to 5 on the 24 to Oladipo. Can't connect. Defense did its job that time.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Smith on the drive, but his shot won't fall. That misses with 2 seconds to go. That's it for the first quarter, with the Pacers way out in front.
NBA Season 8 2020 matchups coming up next. Los Angeles Clippers, Los Angeles Lakers.
Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. It's Indiana basketball. Jay, sum it up. Why was Victor Oladipo the most improved last year?
Because he was no longer Robin. Victor Oladipo has become Batman, and he attacks the game the same way Russell Westbrook does. That short stint at OKC taught Victor Oladipo how to compete 24/7.
Joseph with it. Lead is 12. To Oladipo. Trying to cash in. Wide open
NBA
look.
Season 8 2020 matchups coming up next. Miami Heat Orlando Magic.
To deter that shot.
Good. Off a spin.
Come on, somebody tell me when he added that to his arsenal.
Joseph with it. His team leads it by 10. Oladipo guarded by Nerlens Noel. Slams it down.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head him.
The possession lies with New York. All by himself. Creates his own shot there.
Oh, don't see the read. Be the read.
Oladipo into the front court. He'll run the offense. To Matthews. Defense making the ball carrier work. Yes, Wesley Matthews. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Smith. Able to convert inside.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Screen coming.
NBA Season 8 2020 matchups coming up next. Dallas Mavericks Phoenix Suns.
Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
Smith. Oh, the Pacers come away with the steal.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Matthews to Young. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball, and there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Screen coming. Oladipo to Young. Five to shoot for Indiana. For three. Not getting the bounce. The follow won't go either. He's on the deck. Great sacrifice. Mitchell Robinson rejects it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Had a good look there, but it's no good. Into the front court comes Smith. 14-point deficit. Screen coming. Smith. To Oladipo. Victor Oladipo with the slam. This is becoming a runaway.
They're getting to the rim at will, probably because we're watching Matador defense. You probably want to get in the way of your defender if they keep trying to attack the rim.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Smith. Miles Turner sends it away. That's his third block this evening. Indiana with the basketball. A couple of cracks at the line now.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Miles Turner has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 78% at the line. Knocks down the first. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Smith with it up top. Down a bundle. Not that time. Matthews. Yes, Wesley Matthews. He's 2 for 2 now.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Smith. Nothing going here on that.
Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Sabonis can't connect. Hayden with the basketball. His guys down big. Short jumper off the mark.
I'm on D.
To Oladipo. Here comes the screen.
Hey, big screen right there, big screen.
Oladipo. Oh, Miles Turner. 2 of 4 now.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Hayden. Here comes the screen. Now preparing to shoot at the line.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. A couple of free throws on the way. A career 70% free throw shooter. First free throw is good.
NBA Season 8 2020 matchups coming up next. Detroit Pistons,
2 for 2
Minnesota
on that trip.
Timberwolves.
Joseph with it. His guys hold a commanding lead. To Turner. Scores from the post.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Nothing going here on that drive. Smith to Rivers. The jab step opens up space to knock down the jumper.
Ooh, I'm telling you from experience, his teammates will never let that one down.
I got ball. That's me. I got ball.
Oh, mistake there as the pass stolen by the Knicks. To Dennis Smith Jr. And the finish. Slam dunk. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a tee.
Joseph with it. His guys holding the big lead. Here comes the screen. Tyreke Evans, guarded by the former Dookie. To Turner. And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Miles Turner at the line for 2 shots. Hasn't missed yet. Nope, first one does not go. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. Oh, leaves the defender in the dust. Doesn't get the bounce. Collison. To Turner. Oh, Miles Turner. He's now 4 for 6. Opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Evans to Collison. To Turner. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
New York Knicks basketball. Here comes the screen. Austin Rivers. Down low, Noel. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Collison. On a pass stolen by the Knicks. Kevin Knox. Down low, Noel. Pacers secure the rebound. Collison to Turner. Nerlens Noel pins it. Fourth this contest.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Miles Turner, huge block. Whoa, 5 now.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
To Kevin Knox. New York with 4 to shoot. Has a chance. Can't connect. To Turner. Collison to Turner. The Pacers with 4 to shoot. Turner. Off the mark. No good. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
There you go. Finally, shoot your shot.
Now the Pacers going to use a timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Knocks it down off the step back.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
To Kevin Knox. And he hits.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Tyreek Evans matched up with Noel. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Tyreek Evans at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Shoots it at 75% for his career. Free throws good as they continue to widen their lead.
Here we go. Clear out. Clear out. Screen on your right. On your right.
To Kevin Knox. Has a look. Not that time. Young. From the outside, no good. Deep three at the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
Time for the Rose Report at halftime, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. The Pacers absolutely dominated the competition in the first half. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Indiana Pacers. The Knicks did a lot of things wrong in that opening half. There isn't enough time to get into all of their problems, but I'll tell you this, they need to try to get better. Have a look at the leading scorers for the New York Knicks.
Game track. Assists. Player of the half.
Miles Turner tallied a lot of blocks in the first half and really made his presence known on the defensive end. I bet we end up seeing the opposition get even more timid around him.
Who was cold?
Forget cold. This guy will be happy to be lukewarm at this point. He can't seem to get anything going. Here's our top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
Into the front court comes Collison. Looking to make something happen. Reset here. Let's see what they do. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. To Oladipo. Collison. Darren Collison is going to get a chance at 3 here. He's perfect from the line so far. And he connects on the first free throw.
Keep working him out, boy. He can't guard you.
It's a second. One more coming. Whoops, that won't go. Mitchell Robinson with a piece.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Time for some new personnel into the game. Miles Turner trying to cash in on the three-point play, shooting 75% so far tonight, and he missed the free throw. Knicks with the basketball. To Kevin Knox. Around the perimeter. Short jumper stays out. To Oladipo.
Right. Hey, clear out. I got this.
No good. To Kevin Knox. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Free throw try, off the mark. Collison into the front court. He'll run the offense. To Oladipo. The jumper's off the mark. Trying to cash in. Gets a shot up off the mark. Into the front court comes Collison. His guys hold a commanding lead.
Flashing, bump him.
Off the mark. With defense like that, little margin for error.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
There's a natural tendency when you guard a right dominant hand player to send him left. But for a guy who's a good mid-range shooter, that's wrong. His pace dribble is his left hand. Force him to go right and know that the chances are higher of him trying to drive and attack the rim. That's knowing the scouting report.
That's out of bounds. Last touch by the Knicks. Oladipo to Collison. 5 to shoot for Indiana.
Rebound.
Can't connect. To Kevin Knox. Has a chance. Deep two there. Won't go. Turner. To Collison. Oladipo, not that time.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
That's usually one that he'll knock down. Collison into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. To Turner. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. End to end on that one. 94 feet for the basket.
Bread and butter. And there are a few that can do it better off the screen.
Here comes the screen. Bojan Bogdanovic, defended by Nerlens Noel. All by himself. Creates his own shot there.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Pacers with the possession. Oladipo to Turner. Surveys the floor. Scores from the post. Screen coming.
Here comes the screen. Here comes the screen. Here comes the screen.
To Kevin Knox. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Now whistle, and Indiana is going to use a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter.
Well, first off, energy and persistence conquer all things. But look at the way they're setting screens. Look at the way they're communicating to each other. They're actually hitting people on those screens, and they're coming off those screens with their hands in a target area, ready to shoot the basketball. When you play the game with that kind of precision and that kind of energy, you see why they're in the lead.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Evans. To Turner. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect, but pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the rim.
Whoa! What a finish! Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Baseline drive. From the painted area, won't go down. Deep left corner, Kevin Knox. Beyond the arc for 3. Well defended.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Collison. Oh, he had him there for a second. Fakes, drives to the rim, and scores.
The okie doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Defense. Defense, let's go.
Knicks with 4 to shoot. Here comes the screen. The shot, almost. Collison. To Evans. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Pacers control. Miles Turner slams it down.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Runner here won't go down. To Evans.
I got ball.
Has a look. Knocks it down on the step back. That was not easy.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Now a whistle, and we'll get a timeout for the Knicks as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Substitutions, Indiana.
Thaddeus Young able to recover with the block. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Thaddeus Young. Austin Rivers.
Screen coming your way. Screen coming your way.
Smith to Rivers. Dennis Smith Jr. And the rebound taken in by Young.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
The screen sets him up for 2.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Smith to Kevin Knox. New York with 4 to shoot. Gets a look. Can't hit.
We call some of these players practice players. You know, the guys that make 5 out of 10 shots in practice, but then all of a sudden they're not gamers because then they're making 1 of 10. That's exactly what... Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Oh, he can't connect. Joseph with it. Looking to make something happen. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
Hayden. Nice pass to get things going.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
It's Indiana basketball. Old school backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Smith with the basketball. His guys down big. To Kevin Knox. Able to convert inside.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Joseph with it. Counting down toward a minute to play in this third quarter. To Young. Matthews. To Young. Shot from the lane won't go. Backcourt. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
Number 25, Austin Rivers.
Smith to Rivers. Kyle Quinn sends it away.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Indiana with the basketball. To Evans. Oh, mistake there as the pass stolen by the Knicks.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. Is called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
First one, count it. No good on the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Deep three at the buzzer. That ends the third quarter. The Pacers are feeling good. The Knicks to inbound here to start the fourth quarter. And this has not been one of their better performances to this point. They've been out of sorts all afternoon.
And one of the most difficult challenges we have in this life is when we bring our personal life into our workspace. It looks like they were never in the game to begin with.
Nothing going here on that drive. Another chance. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Pacers with the possession. To Young. Takes stock of the floor. Noel with the rebound. Smith now into the front court. Down a bundle. To Rivers. Smith. Not that time, and not his shot.
Oh, I see how you're playing this chess match. That's what you keep doing defensively. Keep baiting him and luring him into shooting that jump shot. Exploit him.
Smith into the front court. He'll run the offense. To Rivers. Trying to cash in. The shot by Rivers, no good. Joseph with it. His guys hold a commanding lead. With a drop step. Rebound hauled in by New York. Smith. To Rivers. He scores on the step back. Jay, how did he get free?
What was once a tight space is no longer. There is absolutely no way the defender can recover after that move.
To Turner. And the basket good at the rim.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
To Matthews. To Oladipo. That's rebounded by the Knicks. Oladipo defended by Rivers. Miles Turner snatching it out of the air. Incredible. 6 tonight.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Has a chance. Deep two there. Won't go.
Hey, lock up.
Smith. Missed a wide open look. Oladipo into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Oh, nice find for the basket.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be creative. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Has a look. Wide open look, won't go. Kyle O'Quinn with the block.
That kid can block out the sun, man.
Hayden. Can't connect from in close. to Oladipo. And counted at the rim.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Smith. Scores from the post.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Here we go. Here we go.
Oladipo shot misses. Knocked loose. Pacers have it. Count it.
And that transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
To Payton. Goes to the left side. To Payton. Nothing going here on that drive. It's rebounded by Indiana. Young to Oladipo. And the reward, he's going to the line.
I can't believe I'm about to say this about an NBA team because this is what I say to my grammar school team. But just because a team is down on the scoreboard doesn't mean you stop playing hard and smart. You really have nothing to lose but really good habits to gain.
Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. Smith. Knicks with 4 to shoot. Smith shot, no good. Collison to Oladipo. It's good.
The NBA's most improved player was a guy that always invested in himself, both on and off the court, but he always put in the work to be better. Was a sponge for information, an insatiable appetite to be the best. But the difference is, he's believing in himself. Whether that's singing at the NBA award show or performing at the highest level on the court, it's safe to say that Victor Oladipo has officially arrived.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
I get tired of hearing guys say, I was there, I contested a shot, I pretty much had a hand in his face. Well, no, you have to change up the game. If a guy is right-handed, he is right-eye dominant. Get that hand over his right eye, block his vision. That'll enhance his chances of missing the shot.
Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Trying to cash in. Shot by Bogdanovich. Off the mark. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Knocked loose. Pacers come up with it. To Oladipo. Henry Ellenson swats it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Ah, the monster stuff.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
And he buries it on the step back. Jay, this move continues to evolve since the days of Allen Iverson.
It does so much, Ed. When you step back east or west while maintaining your dribble, look at all your options. Number one, a hezzy. You look at the rim. The defender jumps. You blow by him. Number two, maybe a crossover in the same direction you just came from to throw the defender off. Or number three, a raise into an easy jump shot. It's easy when you have this bag of tricks.
And when the game's on the line, that's arguably when it's most dangerous. First try, no good. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Pacers control. Here comes the screen. Runner's good there. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket. Into the front court comes Collison. Looking to make something happen. Oladipo to Collison. To Oladipo. The Pacers with 4 to shoot. Has a chance. Off the mark. He's made those before, but that was well defended. Nice finish at the rim.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
It's Indiana basketball. Sizing up the defense. Oh, errant pass as it's taken away.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Gets it to go, and the foul.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Henry Ellenson at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 78% at the line. Unable to connect on the free throw. To Oladipo. Fires the three. They were all over Oladipo. Missed the shot.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Kyle O'Quinn tips it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
To Collison. Won't go. Kevin Knox. Indiana with the basketball.
I got him. Here we go.
Shot from the lane won't go. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
And he misses that one free throw. Oladipo. He gets it.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Possession lies with New York. To Kevin Knox. Smith. Kyle O'Quinn rejects it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Evans. Almost unlucky bounce. Has a look. Shot won't go. On the follow. Way to stay with it. this one to the Pacers as they win this one in blowout fashion. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Pacers got themselves a win here today. Sometimes a team can hurt itself by being so aggressive on defense, and sometimes a team can guarantee itself a win by using defensive aggression in a focused way, like we saw here today. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Indiana Pacers. The Knicks put up a fight, but didn't get their hands raised at the end. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the New York Knicks.
Game track. Assists.
The Indiana Pacers showed off the kind of team chemistry that coaches love to see from their players. The more they moved the ball, it showed how much they trust each other.
Game 1
In
New
the
York
end,
Knicks
they got
6-8
to win.
Indiana
And
Pacers
it looked like they
9-6
had a
final.
great time doing it.
Player of the game.
Miles Turner put up the kind of points that made him an easy choice for this award. He couldn't be stopped. And when he realized he was in a zone, he just took it to another level.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete. But even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. These are the top 3 plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of Ed Cohen and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose signing off.